The next summit speaker is a digital marketing expert and a proud solopreneur. He started with affiliate marketing and he still loves it after several years of doing it. Currently, he is the CEO of Profit Seeds Marketing. I think this is based in New Jersey, helping sales professionals grow their businesses faster and at the same time travels around the world like it's their own backyard. Everyone, let's meet real life digital entrepreneur, virtualpreneur, Timothy Tim Kanyata. Hello, Tim.
Hey, Ruben. Good to talk to you.
Yeah. Now you're back in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, back home. I'm really miss Thailand and the warm weather and the beautiful beaches.
Mhm. Because before this, by the way, he was traveling Asia, but now he's back. So can you tell us what's the mood there with COVID-19? I think there's already a outbreak in your area also, right?
Yeah, actually, in my town of Mattawan, there was actually a diagnosed case,
Hmm.
and I'm in New Jersey, right next to New York City, and
Hmm.
we're starting to get a lot of cases in
Hmm.
three particular counties: Bergen County, which is right next to New York, but also the counties near where I live, Middlesex County and Monmouth County. We
Hmm.
have like the second and third highest cases. So I'm kind of in like a danger zone, I guess you could say. And in the United States in general, people don't seem to be taking it that seriously.
Really?
And when I go out shopping, like it's such a contrast to when I was in Asia, because when
Hmm.
I was in Asia, like so many people were wearing masks, but over in the United States, when I go out shopping, almost nobody is wearing a mask. You know,
Hmm.
nobody seems to be really taking it too seriously, unfortunately.
Uh, in regards to your business, is it affected by COVID-19?
Yeah, unfortunately, luckily, I'm still making a profit now, but it's definitely dropped a lot.
Hmm.
Because the way my business works is I'm an affiliate marketer, and they order a lab test. My niche is lab testing.
Hmm.
So if someone thinks they have an allergy or a sensitivity to heavy metals or things like that, they go and order a test. And what happens is they drive to an actual lab and they get their blood drawn. So that's kind of what I think has been kind of hurting the business, the fact that people have to actually go out their door and risk the coronavirus to go to the lab to get tested. So that's kind of been hurting us a little bit, unfortunately.
In terms of your team, you're all for a work from home, right?
Yeah, I'm all work from home, 100% digital. I don't have any team members currently. It's just myself.
Mhm. Now, in your insights, how is COVID-19 changing the way we're doing business right now?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because we've been in such good economic times that I think a lot of business owners are able to get away with kind of not having the highest quality products or delivering the highest quality service. And I think that it's now in these times where it gets harder for businesses to survive, it's more important than ever to really deliver a really great product, deliver really high quality service,
Mhm.
and also to really connect with our customers more than ever, to really understand who we're serving, why we're serving them, and to really offer them the best service. And I think that's what's really going to distinguish the businesses that survive are the ones that are able to make a strong bond and connection with their customer, and to
Mhm.
have a strong brand that the customer really can relate to, and really brand that people love, basically.
Mhm. Now, we have, I know you love your neighborhood because you can even stay in New York if you want to, but
Hmm.
you literally go back, return back to the suburban life of New Jersey. I think you also have friends there that's really affected by the businesses. If there are friends who owns a small or local business out there, and then they ask you some tips on how to survive, or at least uh, survive this outbreak, what would you normally, or what would you say to them?
Yeah, actually, I have an interesting story to kind of share about this, because my neighbor is actually a barber, and he's
Mhm.
been a barber for at least 5 years now. And he's had this business idea where he wants to create like a membership website where men can go to learn about grooming, about etiquette, about how to dress and all this stuff. And I thought that was a very interesting pivot from what he was doing as a barber. And I think kind of business owners kind of have to think maybe along those lines, because you might not be able to survive just doing your main business right now. Maybe you might have to add an educational component, start like doing some YouTube videos, do some blog posts, teaching your customers or clients and things like that.
Why add content? Why do you think that why should people or service providers add content, educational content, you say?
Yeah, well, for the first reason, especially if you're in a market where no one's really doing that too much, it really helps set you apart.
Mm-hmm.
And the second reason is because it gives you a chance for your customers to connect with you on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
You can, maybe share some, personal things about yourself in your business videos. That way your personality really comes across
Mm-hmm.
and people can connect with you.
So that can also make you stand out, considering that they already trust you, and then you're trying to build a community around them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think community is a great word to use too, because as a brand, you want to feel like your brand is kind of like a community
Mm-hmm.
where people can feel good and kind of come together and celebrate.
Now, there are also business owners that literally their business are hit, so literally they're staying at home and they have so much time in their hands. What do you think, or what do you suggest that they do to make this time very productive?
Yeah, now is definitely the best time to kind of plan for, plan your business better
Mhm.
and also learn some new skills. So for example, maybe the only thing you do in your business is, creating the product. Maybe you are a flower shop and all you do is cut the flowers, prepare them, display them for customers. Maybe now is a good time to learn how to do some web design. You can work on your own website
Mhm.
and learn how to do some SEO, some search engine optimization. And yeah, really is the most important thing, because if you don't know how to do that yourself, you'll end up paying someone else, a lot of money to do that for you,
Mhm.
which isn't always a bad thing. But if you could save money now, it's, more important than ever to really keep your expenses low.
Mhm.
And also I would probably say is, like I said, the planning aspect is probably the most important thing. For me, I would recommend, if your viewers don't have it already, get like a 10-year plan, a 5-year
Mhm.
plan, a 1-year plan. And then you kind of work your way backwards. What do I want my business to look like in 10 years? And then you work your way back. What would I have to do to get there?
Mhm.
And then you list out all the steps and you work on getting there.
Yeah. You also mentioned earlier about procrastination,
Hmm.
and you have a story to tell about it. So, by the way, Tim told us in another podcast that it took him 6 years
Hmm.
to implement something that he has already mastered. Why? And
Yeah. I think one of the things too is imposter syndrome. A lot of times we don't
imposter?
realize imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of times we'll study something or we really understand our business better than anybody else.
Mhm.
But since we've been doing it for so long, we forget that we know so much more than the average person. And a lot of people kind of feel like an imposter because they don't realize, how much they really know compared to the average person. So that was something that I kind of dealt with. And procrastination is one of the big ones too. And especially with the whole coronavirus situation, we're all quarantined now.
Mhm.
Um, it's been really hard. I think a lot of us have been really thrown off our daily routines. So I think that's an important thing to get locked back into, is setting up a really good daily ritual or daily
Mhm.
routine. That way, you're not just doing things randomly or inconsistently. You have those few things that you make sure that you get done every single day.
Mhm. So for Tim, what's your regular productive day right now? How does it look?
Yeah, ideally, I mean, I haven't been doing this recently because I kind of fell off the wagon with the whole quarantine situation.
Mhm.
But what I would do is I start my morning at 5:30 in the morning,
Mhm.
and I get up and I exercise first thing.
Mhm.
And that's the most important thing for me, because when I exercise, it makes me feel good and it really sets me up to have a great day, because I'm already like, wow, it's just the beginning of the day. I've already got so much done. I'm feeling great. And it just really makes the rest of my day so much better. And another good thing I like to do is meditation. After I exercise, I shower and all that, and then I do about 10, 20 minutes of meditation. And you could either do like the traditional kind of breathing meditation where you kind of breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply, but you could also do a visualization meditation where you kind of imagine your ideal life and what you want your business to look like. And you just kind of sit there and close your eyes and just visualize it. And for me, that really helped because sometimes, we don't always have the motivation. So doing that early in the morning and imagining like my ideal life, wow, I could be living on, having this dream business, making money, passive income, just sitting on the beach, relaxing. And so that's very motivating. And I think that might help people to really, really get going for the day.
One question that I've been meaning to ask is, why is affiliate marketing a very good business to start this season?
Yeah, and another great thing too, another reason why I love affiliate marketing is you could just add it on to your current business. Pretty much, almost anything you're doing, you could add an affiliate aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you're like a hair salon or nail salon, you could promote another company's products and get a commission. And all you have to do is pick up the phone or email them. Sometimes they'll already have an affiliate program in place that you could just go on the website, sign up, and just do it automatically.
Mm-hmm.
But all you do is contact them and set up a commission, and then you just start promoting someone else's products, and that's another revenue stream for you.
Wow. Those are really good suggestions. Considering now people are really scouring for the next thing that they need to do, and considering that this time digital is really important, then they should try to consider affiliate marketing, right?
Yeah, for sure. And even not just affiliate marketing, you could also do partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
So say you're a restaurant or a bar,
Mm-hmm.
you could kind of trade customers with other businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have like a coupon, and you go to your bar or restaurant, you could go to like the hair salons in town.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, hey, I'll give you 10, 20 bucks a month to put my brochures or hand out my brochures to your customers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they could do the same. They could give you their brochure, their coupons, and you can hand them out to your customers. And then that way you both win.
But the reality now is their establishments are closed. So what do you suggest would they do?
That's true. That's a good point. I came up with a list of some ideas of how they can pivot. So for example, yeah, so now you can't really do much service-based things. Like if you're a restaurant or bar, you don't have anyone coming there.
Mm-hmm.
But, maybe you could change to a delivery or shipping model where you're either having an employee in your store deliver the product directly or shipping it out through UPS or whatever shipping company. So for example, I was thinking for like restaurants or bars, they could create like pre-mixed drinks. So they could create like, an orange juice mix, or like for bars, they could make like a jug of Long Island iced tea
it's
and
like
deliver that to customers.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. So, even though people aren't coming to your bar to drink, you could, deliver a product to them.
You can party online.
Yeah.
A good idea. I really love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what else?
Yeah, so like restaurants could maybe pivot to doing something like a meal delivery service, like pre-made meals delivered to people, or like meal prep, where they give, you could deliver your customers pasta, chicken, and spices and ingredients. They can create their own food, or like I said, do like the pre-made meal wrap.
Oh, those are good ideas. So for barber, I'm trying to think for a barber.
Yeah, you'd have to kind of switch to delivering physical products. I was talking to my neighbor who's a barber, and you could ship like beard oil, grooming products.
Yeah.
Another thing I was thinking too. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Or maybe you can, because you also mentioned earlier educating them, so maybe they can do their own the right way to shave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how you kind of tie it in too. You send out like that email, like, are you sure you're shaving the right way? Watch my videos
Oh,
so you can make sure that you're not making these 5 shaving mistakes.
oh, really good idea.
Yeah, and then you promote, here, click here to buy my grooming kit.
Mhm,
And I think another thing too is we can kind of create maybe more customized offers.
mhm,
So I was thinking for like, massage therapists or hair salons, nail salons, things like
mhm,
that. You could create like gift cards or gift
mhm.
packages for couples or for
Oh,
someone who wants to buy something for their wife or their husband.
mhm,
And then that way, when the business is open, then they'll visit your business with their gift card
mhm.
and all that.
Wow. These are really good suggestions, and I should create a separate article and then write this down so that this local entrepreneurs can really pivot because that's the thing that they really need right now. So now, what are your message to our local and small business owners out there listening to you in general?
Yeah, I would say, don't give up hope. Um, be persistent and be consistent. And like I said, I think now is a great time to really connect with your customers. Um, Here's a great tip, actually. I got this from Mark Joyner also. So now is actually a good time to contact your customers and ask for a testimonial. So you could say, could you record a quick video for me? Share your experiences with my business, what you like. Maybe share a story about a really cool experience you had,
Mhm.
and then you could add those together and create like a video montage
Mhm.
and send that out on YouTube. Then email it out to your customers. You could also use it in your marketing so that you have all these testimonials for your marketing now. And it's
So
also a good way to give them some recognition too. You could say, we love our customers, and then put the testimonials in and things like that.
one last question. There was an article that this time it's not fit for people to market products and services. Would you agree to that statement?
No, not at all. I think it's always a good time to be marketing.
Mhm.
And now actually, ad costs for advertising are a little bit lower than normal. So
Mhm.
now is actually a good time to jump into advertising because the ad costs have kind of gotten a little bit lower.
Mhm.
And I think everyone's always worried, that wait till later. But
Mhm.
I think really you want to keep advertising now and keep marketing now to keep your business top of mind
Mhm.
awareness in people's minds. And
So,
even because I'm in real estate also, and in real estate, some people are like, "Oh, just gonna kind of hibernate and just take a break for a little while," but really, you still want to be in front of your customers and showing them that you're really dedicated to them, you're dedicated to your business,
mhm.
and yeah,
uh, maybe we should emphasize also that this is the right time to invest if they want to invest in stocks, right? Because
yeah,
the
that's
stocks
true
are really
too.
down right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing too is like when things are down, sometimes that's the best time to invest
Mhm.
because everyone's scared and worried, but
Yeah. Even
uh,
the blue chip stocks are really down right now. So if they have savings, perhaps they can also add it up to their list. Thank
yeah, I
you.
think
Yeah.
Bitcoin and gold would be a good thing to look into as
So
well.
you're into Bitcoin also, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a big believer now, especially with everything going on.
Yeah.
The U.S. has been printing money and kind of devaluing the
Yeah.
currency.
Yeah, with
So
another infusion of 3 trillion US dollars in the economy. So,
yeah, it's crazy what's going on. So
so
that's where things like Bitcoin will really shine because they can't do that with Bitcoin. There's only a finite amount. There's a certain set amount, and they can't just keep printing more Bitcoin. So
mhm.
it kind of retains its value.
Now, since you already mentioned Bitcoin, uh, how much in your transaction right now is using Bitcoin?
Now 0% actually.
So
Unfortunately,
you're
like
more of taking into Bitcoin first.
yeah, I look at Bitcoin kind of like gold. I kind of just buy it and I hold on to it.
Mhm.
And I see it as like a store of value where I'm not using it to really buy things right now. I'm just kind of using it to save because I feel like it's better storing my money in the Bitcoin and gold rather than storing it in US dollars.
Yeah, true, true. Because currency that nobody controls. It's really
Hmm.
good. Yeah. Thank you very much, Tim, for the time. And I hope the actionable strategies shared to us today by Tim can be used by everyone here to be able to move past these hard times. Thank you very much, Tim.
Yeah, thank you, Ruben. I'm really glad you're doing this. I know the entrepreneurs out there can really benefit from this, and hope they
Yeah.
take away a lot of good advice.
Thank you also for taking a time off your busy schedule and giving us really a moment to be able to share what you know about the industry and how they can move past the challenges. Maraming salamat, Tim. Catch you
Yeah,
again soon.
thank you. Take care, Ruben.